Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of FTL. We're just going to kick off straight off where we left last time, recording straight after the last episode. Just save the video and everything, and now I'm just recording this one. Alright. The nearest planet shows sign of habitation and great beauty. A rudimentary automated planetary defense system, whatever that is looping its message into space. Warning, quarantine level 5 in effect under FTL Act 22, Article 11.2. Warning, quarantine level 5. I assume, oh, yeah, we can't do anything there. Well, I was hoping to post this whole series, like get to the boss battle, just record it all now. However, the last episode was 20 minutes and we're not even out of the first sector. So unfortunately it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I should have healed up the people, I completely forgot about that. You detect a rebel scout on attack. Sorry, I'm really bad at reading into a mic. You detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged but they're not firing yet. And I want to intervene to defend the outpost so we can some stuff. The rebel responds to your threat. I do not know who you are, but no one dares defies the rebel fleet. They move into engage. Alright, so something I forgot to say is that this whole time you're running away from the rebel fleet, which are trying to attack you. You're part of the Federation, and you need to get back to the base and send some information. That's why we're moving on to the next sector. Alright, so I don't really know what to do here. They don't have that much weaponry that can affect us. So really, well, it might be dangerous if they manage to get off a heavy laser, then get in a beam. So I am going to just put a burst laser on their weaponry, so hopefully take that out. I could send anybody to the medibay. I think I can send Matt to the medibay. Alright, I just get him healed up. I was thinking of doing a Minecraft Let's Play, but you know, normal survival probably wouldn't be that interesting to me as of yet, on my own at least. So let's just take the shield. If anything, I'd have to do like a hardcore world or something. But the problem is with that is that when recording, at least my computer lags a lot, which means I'm gonna get damaged a lot extra, which means there might be a little bit of a problem recording that. So, yeah, could always happen, I suppose. Just not get through very far. Also, with hardcore mode, like I've beaten it by punching the dragon to death with the lapis block before. But the problem is with it is you always get tempted to strip mine because so you can just get resources. Alright, so I just hit the engines there. Basically that just stops their evasion, which means all of my bullets are gonna hit. I suppose I could always do a one with Peter and a lamb world. And set that up. We can get a let's play going or something. I'm not sure Peter's that into survival though. He's more of a mini game kind of guy. And alright, let's just kill this shit. And I was gonna say something. I keep forgetting. I keep doing that. I keep forgetting what I'm about to say. Alright, the ship breaks apart, and you quickly salvage what you can. The outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. They defeated the Federation. That's bad news. Take this for your help. Alright. So we got a bit of scrap there, and a bit of fuel. So that's quite nice. We could always do an ultra hardcore series, which is where you don't regenerate health unless you eat a golden apple. But I'm sure Peter would die loads in that because he's that kind of person. He's a bit head reckless, whatever. I can't remember the word I was looking for. But yeah, I suppose we'd have to add in respawn or something to that. You come across a large trade station. However, as soon as you approach, a warning goes out to all ships in the region. Do not associate with the Federation sympathizer All who oppose the rebels will be punished. I'll probably get attacked by a rebel ship if I do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, you find a single store that responds to your hails. Don't open any wideband channels. We sell to you, but we don't want to draw attention to ourselves. So, this is like, I barely ever get people to sell to me, but it looks like they have. Alright, I've just brought one missile for now, and some fuel, fixing the ship. There's nothing really here that we like. No. Then we can't buy any of the systems. We crack Clone Bay, but that gets rid of the Medi Bay. I don't really want that. To be honest, I prefer having a Medi Bay. Just easier. Hacking. No, I don't really want that, to be honest. I could sell the Artemis here. Yeah, I'm going to sell the Artemis here and upgrade the power. Alright, sell the Artemis. We now have 69 scrap. I'm not going to be immature about that. Well, I suppose it kind of is, just mentioning it. Alright, so here, I've not actually done this yet, but I'm gonna upgrade some of my ship stuff, which means I can get better weaponry, because you see here how it requires 2 power to use both of these weapons, but I only have 3 power in the system. It means that I'm going to need to buy an extra power here, so I can use both of these guns. So I'm going to buy this 1 extra power, and then I'm going to buy an extra reactor power, so we can run it without taking power off anything else. So we now have the Sword missiles, which look pretty deadly, and the burst laser up and running. I may want to buy, I've got a good fuel, but I'm going to buy 2 extra missiles, just in case. You can also buy more crew members, as you see. I don't need to go to another store. I'd rather go to these 2 beacons down here and get some more scrap, because I don't really have anything that I can do at another store. And yet again, I forgot to heal the people. I need to remember to do that this time. Let's start my timer. I think I forgot to start my timer, actually. Oh, no, I didn't. Alright, 7 minutes. Scanners indicate that the battle is taking place nearby. It seems that someone is under attack by space pirates. We're going to aid the civilian ship, or you power up your weapons and engage the pirate ship. These guys, they have irons and stunners. Not really anything we need to be too concerned about. So I'm just going to let loose on the weapons. Yeah, they only have 1 bar of shield, so that's all good. I'll probably try and get some more collabs done at the weekend, because maybe looking at a creative server or something, or at least some more solo recording, because I won't be able to record anything, I don't think, while at during school, because of how little time I have, because I don't usually finish homework until, if I start straight away, that is. Because most of it's due in the next day, so I can't just leave it all to the weekend. If there is anything due in for the next week, that's generally what I tend to do. Too good at procrastinating, if I could say that right. So I probably won't be able to get any recording done during the week, just because I would probably want some free time done. And also, just want to get back into the groove of things with school and everything. I don't want to add anything else just to complicate it. It's part of the reason I'm recording now. Just other than that is that I enjoy it. So doesn't look like they have the missiles online. We could just keep targeting the weapons over and over. I suppose we could just do that and put on auto fire. So alright, we need to lock on again. I mean, they only take 1 more damage now, and they've got no weapons that they can do anything to us. The fire that they lit's gone out in the back here, so I'm just going to close that up. And I'm also going to send Tom and, alright, Matt's already healed, Tom and Peter to get healed up in the Medi Bay, so I don't forget. I mean, Peter's only down like 10 health or something. Oh, less than that, maybe this 1 or 2. Alright, now everyone's back to full. Pirate ships breaks apart. You hasten to contact the civilian ship. Contact the civilian ship. They respond. It's a good time. It's a good thing you came when you did. We'd be dead now otherwise. I'm shipwright, exactly the same as the other guy. The captain offers to install a piece of equipment. The Hall missile. I do not think I will be using that. I think it's a little bit worse than the Swarm missiles. 2 power, a long time to charge. It does 2 damage to a system room. With a room with a system, but it does 4 damage on a room without a system. The system's like weapons or shields or anything. It's low chance of stunning, breaching, and fire. Nothing that I really want there. Shield piercing is 5, that's the same with all missiles. Yeah, so nothing I want there, to be honest. I'm just going to sell that at the next opportunity. Once Tom gets back to the cockpit, we'll jump away, because we can't really do anything with 25 scrap. Alright, it's a possible ship here, which we can see because we've got the long-range scanners. Alright, let's see what we have here. A rebel ship hails. We did not fight a war to let a single Federation ship shatter our dreams of a better galaxy. He locks weapons. We probably will shatter your dreams. Actually, no, I've not beaten the boss on normal. At least I don't remember. At least not on here, because you can get an iPad version app for this game actually, which I really like. So I've got that. I've not done as much progress on that, but I played a little bit around it. It's mainly for like travel or something when we go away. Alright, so I might want to loosen a swarm missile on this guy once it's fully powered up. Why not fully powered up? Just 2 bars powered up. I think I'm going to release that on the shields, so the burst laser can have free reign over the weapons. Alright, there we go. 1 damage only for each missile, but oh well, that's fine. And now their weapons are down pretty quickly from the burst laser. I'm not going to waste any of the swarm missile because really they're in no state to harm us at the moment. I'm gonna take a forte fire now because that's a bit annoying. I'm gonna burst laser their engine so they can't dodge any more hits, and they're trying to their cockpit, sorry, and they're trying to get away now. So they're going to be putting power in the engines and trying to repair the cockpit. So we're not going to let them do that. We're going to put on a few extra shots on the engines. I mean, not that it's going to matter because they only have 2 hull. So that's all good. They do have one of their weapons back online, but that's not really a problem to us. And they're dead now anyway, so... Alright, let's see what they give us. The ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap material. 2 fuel, 1 drone, and 14 scrap. That's not great, to be honest. We're just going to go ahead and move on to the next sector now, because there's nothing else we can really do. If the red catches up to you, you fight a bunch of difficult rebel ships. They're like elite rebels or something, and they're quite hard to kill, and when you defeat them, you only get 1 fuel, so it's really, you don't really just want to hang behind in one of them, to be honest. Alright. You arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. So, oh, no. You pick up an automated message from a nearby space station. There appears to be a local shipwright that can perform emergency work on military ships. Let's inquire about speciality. They offer to upgrade your sensor system. That's something I usually do, because I just generally like to see what's going on inside the ship, with the enemy ship, even if I don't have a teleport. It's really useful if you have a teleporter, by the way. This is something you definitely want to do if you've got one. Alright, so I'm going to upgrade them anyway. Just all it does is means you can basically upgrade these for a little bit cheaper, because I think they were like 20 or 25 to upgrade, and I just got a few scrap off. It's not much, but I mean, cheaper in the long run, and in normal I think scrap becomes a little bit more of a problem than easy. I do recommend going for easy on your first go. See, it's upgraded now. I'll show you what it does when we next get into a battle. Alright, so first things first, this is basically we can choose which way we want to go now. Alright, there's 3 different types of, I need to stop saying alright, I'm saying that way too much. There's 3 different types of sectors. We start in a civilian sector, which is a green one, and you always start in a civilian sector. Then this map varies. Sometimes it can have a lot of nebulas, sometimes it can have a lot of hostiles like now, sometimes it can have a lot of civilians. I think with nebulas, there's always a nebula up. We haven't seen one of them, and if we get to the end, we definitely will. I might try and show you one of them, but I really don't like them. They really annoy you. The only advantage they give is that they slow the fleet down, so it means you can explore more. But in the nebula areas, they don't even do that because they've been explored beforehand. So that's kind of useless, these sectors. I don't really like going to them because The hostile sectors, I think they give you more scrap, but more encounters with enemies if you go there. I mean, preferably, I would like to go this way, go through 2 hostile sectors, and then go through some more, maybe a civilian at the end if I need. However, there is a nebula right here, and I don't really want to go to it. So, even though the abandoned sector is interesting, it does have the race which was introduced with the advanced edition, the Lanius, I think they are. I am going to go to the Zoltan controlled sector because I don't want to go to that nebula, because if I go up I'll be forced to go to it. And now would be a great time to end off the episode because we're already 15 minutes in. Unfortunately, I may not be able to record all of this series today, but that just means more content for you in the long term, doesn't it? Hopefully, at least. Alright, so I'm just going to finish up here later, guys. Later.